In today's chaotic and crowded world, it's imperative to have an effective webinar strategy. Webinars will continue to have a place in marketing campaigns, probably over the next decade or so, but only if you stay on top of what works now and what doesn't. Let's take a look at some key trends of what we expect to see over the next year. Hello and welcome to another episode of Digital Marketing Made Simple. I'm your host, Jennie Lyon, and today I wanted to really dig into webinar trends that you should definitely keep your eye on if you want to have an explosive 2023. So yes, webinars definitely will still be the rave in 2023. But the question that I often hear from clients especially is, how important are they? Well, let's dig into some stats. So the webinar market is projected to reach 800 million in 2023. Wow. And webinars really are cost effective as they help lower your cost per lead. And live webinars convert at a much higher rate than evergreen ones due to that immediate real-time engagement. So webinars really will become more personalized to better connect with the audience in the coming year, especially because the rise of AI is going to drive that personalization. And that's definitely why we're going to see a lot more live webinars than recorded. And personalized webinars really do create a deeper connection between your brand and its customers by providing that relevant information to their specific needs. And with AI, you can really gather a lot of different kinds of data. You can find out where your users are located, their demographics, what their interests are. And that can really help with tailoring your message so that it's real time. And during those live webinars, you can really see what that looks like. And you can even run A/B tests on different versions of the same webinar to see which will perform better overall. And more organizations are going to start leveraging interactive elements within a webinar. So in the past, webinars have mostly been a presentation with a Q&A. But now we're really starting to see more incorporation of interactive elements. So you're going to start seeing things that are happening more in real time, things that really will engage the user in real time and collect their feedback. So I've been doing this with a lot of clients where we've been incorporating a lot more polls, surveys, quizzes, those interactive elements. And we've been using different types of tools like Click to Poll, where participants can answer questions via text message or a mobile app. And you can even kick it up a notch if you have a co-presenter, and you can use your breakout rooms for themed group sessions. Those go amazingly well. And if you're just starting to dabble with, maybe I do want to launch a webinar, definitely jump over to jennylyon.com/webinar planner and download my free workbook. It will definitely get you moving in the right direction to getting that webinar launched quickly. Webinars will incorporate live dialogue to create that more engaging experience for attendees. So that live interaction between a presenter and the audience is really what makes a webinar so powerful. Q&A definitely still has its place in today's webinar, and you can use that live Q&A to collect feedback and answer questions, but you really could use it to show how a product works and hold live testimonial sessions. This is really how people get excited about your offering, and it really builds that credibility and trust with the audience to keep them engaged. Next up is webinars will start integrating more with paid advertising channels. So webinars are excellent for lead generation, and they really do work best when they're integrated with other paid advertising channels. So for example, if you're running an ad campaign, say through Facebook or Google Ads, then you could really use that as an opportunity to send people to your webinar. You can also use webinars to complement your email marketing strategy by sending out an invitation with links and promo codes. So here's a little pro tip. You want to keep your webinar focused. Keep the duration short and to the point. You don't want people leaving the webinar feeling like they wasted their time, their money, or your money on the ad spend for unaligned leads. Next up is the quality of webinars is going to really improve. And with the rise of live video and social media, webinars are becoming more and more popular. And companies are using them to offer information that isn't necessarily useful in a blog post, such as more detailed product demonstrations, and can't be communicated in short email newsletters. So with the right combination of software and services, you can really create an engaging experience for your audience that's going to get them really excited about your brand. And here's another pro tip. Use a countdown timer to keep your audience engaged. If you want people to stick around until the end of the webinar, you can use a countdown timer as an incentive. It gives them something valuable, something like an exclusive giveaway, a discount code, a freebie, something like that, that expires when the timer hits 0. The trend of growth in webinars can really only go up in the future. The days of live webinars and half-hearted buzz pitches, those are really gone. Webinars are here to stay, and they're only going to get more popular in the coming years. So you're going to start to see more online tools and platforms that are going to pop up, that are going to make that experience more fluid and streamlined. And you're likely going to see new ways to integrate webinars into your overall marketing strategy. So we're definitely keeping an eye on this trend, and you definitely should as well. All right, so what did we learn today? Well, webinars, they're just going to become more and more personalized to make sure that you are better connecting with your audience. And we're going to start to see more and more businesses leveraging interactive elements in their webinar, and this is definitely going to boost their conversions. And webinars will incorporate live dialogue to create more of an engaging experience for the attendees. And you're going to see other opportunities to engage your audience, not only with you, but with co-hosts and with your JV partners. And webinars will start to integrate more with paid advertising channels. So this will give you even more ways to attract a new audience and increase registrations more authentically. And the quality of webinars is going to improve, especially as brands move away from free software and towards paid solutions that really offer a high quality product with more engagement options. And of course, your business must know webinar strategies and trends for 2023. It's a definite yes. You really need to create a powerful webinar strategy that's going to boost your overall marketing strategy. So if you have any questions at all, or you're definitely thinking of starting and launching your first webinar, please reach out. We would love to help set you up for success and confidently launch that next webinar. So please feel free to reach out at any time to schedule a call. You can always do so at jennylyon.com/chat. And before you leave, make sure to grab our ultimate webinar launch planner. You can do so at jennylyon.com/webinar planner. But either way, keep your eye on these webinar trends. I think that if you don't have a webinar in your marketing strategy already, it's definitely time to consider adding one for 2023. I think it's just going to boost your conversions over the course of the coming year. All right, well, that's what I have for you this week. I hope to see you next time on another episode of Digital Marketing Made Simple. See you soon.